Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about the methods of food preservation. So, what are the different ways to preserve the food and why we need to preserve food? Actually, food get stale or contaminated. Why they get stale or contaminated? Because of the microbial growth. Alright, so we need to protect our food from the growth of microbes. So we need to protect it. So there are the different methods to protect the food. The first is dehydration of food. What is dehydration? Dehydration means to remove water, or we can say removing moisture from food is known as dehydration of food. Alright, for the dehydration, we may use sun drying method, or removing moisture can be done with the help of the sun drying. Sun drying means dry the food in the presence of sunlight. Normally, we use leafy vegetables such as mint, trigonella, spices and fruits. Alright, next method is heating and boiling. This method is particularly used to preserve milk. You have seen food get spoiled. To prevent it from spoil or microbial growth, we need to preserve by boiling it. Alright, next method is refrigeration. Refrigeration, or we can say it cooling. कूलिंग मीन्स टू स्टोर द फूड एट लो टेम्परेचर. अब आप लोगों ने अपने घर पे देखा होगा बहुत सारा खाना होता है, उस खाने को स्पेशली कुकिंग फूड, वो जो कुक फूड होता है उसके ऊपर माइक्रोबियल ग्रोथ को रोकने के लिए वी हैव टू कीप देम इन द रेफ्रिजरेटर. ऑलराइट, so that the microbes doesn't grow on them. So this is the most common method practiced at home for storing of food like milk, ice cream, cake, bread, meat, fish. These are some food which we normally preserve by this method. Next one is pickling. Pickling means is to prepare pickle. Pickling can be done by salting. For the salting, first we need to peel off the fruits and vegetable. Then salt it and smother it with the oil. So what is the need of salting and smother it with the oil? Salting is to mature it. Alright. As the salting is to remove moisture from it. आपने देखा होगा जब हम सॉल्ट डालकर रख देते हैं किसी भी पिकल के ऊपर तो उसके ऊपर उसके अंदर से मॉइस्चर बाहर आ जाता है. Alright, so this is the method to remove moisture from the pickles and the fruits. And smeared with oil means oil is generally used to check the growth of microbial as it cuts the contact of air. So mango and lemon pickles are commonly popular which we have used. Alright. Next is sugar syrup. Jams, jellies are generally preserved by this method. नेक्स्ट मेथड इज बॉटलिंग. बॉटलिंग का मतलब क्या है? बॉटल्स की फॉर्म में उनको स्टोर करना. ऑलराइट, लाइक टेट्रा पैक्स जो आते हैं. टेट्रा पैक्स मीन्स वो जो फ्रूट्स जूस हो गए, फ्रूट ड्रिंक्स हो गई, कोलास, मिल्क, इन सब चीज़ों को हम बॉटल में पैक कर देते हैं सो दैट उनका टेस्ट बना रहे एंड वो प्रिजर्व रहे. ऑलराइट, बॉटल्स ऑफ कोलास या कोई भी ड्रिंक्स, उसके अंदर हम क्या करते हैं, प्रेशराइज्ड कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड गैस को ऐड कर दिया जाता है. This is not only for the preservation but also for the digestion. Alright. Next one is canning. Canning is generally for the edible foods, or when we can the food or in the airtight containers. This method is known as canning. Sachet. As you have seen the sachets of kurkure or potato chips. Alright, these are the method for preservation of the food. So potato chips are preserved in seal and airtight sachet. So these sachets are generally filled with the nitrogen gas, due to which the food doesn't exposed in moisture, oxygen and in germs. Next method is pasteurization. Pasteurization is generally known as hot and cold treatment. This method is discovered by French scientist Louis Pasteur. So, after his name, this method is known as pasteurization. In this method, milk is heated at a temperature of 70 degrees Celsius. Then it is cooled quickly. And this hot and cool treatment is known as pasteurization. As this method is done on the milk, so this is known as pasteurized milk. Alright, next is we can use some preservatives. Preservatives are generally the chemical substances which control the microbial growth, like sodium benzoate, sodium metabisulfite. These are some preservatives which help in controlling the microbial growth. Alright, so these are the ways through which we can preserve the food. This is your homework. MCQ. First, pasteurization of milk destroy germs. Carrier of malaria causing protozoa is female Anopheles mosquito. Yeast help in the production of alcohol. Iodine is obtained from brown algae. Microorganism which has the ability to fix atmospheric nitrogen is rhizobium. Leeuwenhoek discovers microscope. Ellen Metcalfe known for phagocytes. Louis Pasteur discovered the method of pasteurization. Alexander Fleming was the first who discovered penicillin. Edward Jenner is known for the vaccine. And Joseph Lister done their study on the antiseptics. So this is matching. Take a screenshot of this. And you have to do this question. List the various methods of food preservation. Alright.